What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to the latest episode of Thrifting Throwdown. As always, I'm your host, Cel Damage, and this is the show all about adding video games to the collection on the cheap. I'm out there putting my feet to the street looking for the absolute best deals on video games, trying to get them as cheaply as possible, going to thrift shops, flea markets, yard sales, you name it, with the ultimate goal at the end of the day to spend about $2 to $3 per video game, if at all possible.
It's actually a really great idea.
My goal with this channel is to build an absolutely massive video game collection on the cheap, and to that end, we've been having a ton of success. So let's take a look at where the collection stands as of today. As you can see, the collection has been growing rapidly, and it is all thanks to these cheap video game pickups. And if you're subscribed to my channel, you've been here for every single one of these video game scores. And if you're not subscribed, now is the perfect time to join my tag team by hitting that subscribe button. That way you can follow along on every single episode of Thrifting Throwdown. You'll be here for 1,500 games, 2,000 games. You're going to be here for every single one. And while you're hitting that subscribe button, don't forget to hit the like button because it lets me know that you enjoyed the video and it lets others know that it's a video they might want to check out as well. With that in mind, you could also leave a comment down below. Let me know if you see anything interesting in the video that I missed, or if you just want to talk about thrifting or gaming in general, feel free to drop me a comment down below. That said, I've got an awesome one for us today. We are going to be hitting up a bunch of different stores. We're going to thrift stores. I've got a yard sale in mind. It's going to be really fun today. And don't forget to stay tuned until the end of the video because you're going to see my best thrift of the day at the very end, so you do not want to miss that. But I think that's enough for now. Let's hit the road and see what we can find today. Oh yeah.
Whose dog is that? Oh, just a random dog walking around.
You got your price starting ready? Sandy's for sale, or did you will be pooping on my lawn?
Tonight, on a very special episode of Cel Damage, will Violet finally learn of the disease that's slowly killing her? Will Cinder finally become house-trained?
Nah! We'll just drive around way too fast and blow up everything in sight like we do every week. And don't forget to call in during the show and buy crap that you'll never need. Not available in all states. Cel Damage, tonight at 8. Incomplete. Forget it.
All right, just leaving that yard sale. That was kind of an interesting one for a few reasons. The first reason being I got there when it was supposed to start and they told me to go away for half an hour.
Wait, what do you mean?
Which is so weird. Like, why wouldn't you just sell to someone if they're there? But regardless, I did still manage to get 5 different games, and 4 of them are GameCube games, which is really freaking awesome. Unfortunately, because she made me wait, there were a few other people digging through at the same time, so I missed out on some stuff I could have gotten, but I'm pretty pleased with what I picked up here. I know this Cel Damage is a pretty decent game. Unfortunately, this one's missing the manual. And the other downside, she had them all individually marked, so she had this pile marked for 60 bucks. I haggled her down to 35 though. So definitely still outside my price range, but 2 Star Wars titles, Cel Damage, I was pretty pleased with picking these up, so I don't mind overspending for some decent titles. That said, it's wet and wild today. Let's see if we can have any more thrifting success. So let's hit the road, guys. Got a little hard shell case here. It says Gamester on it. Looks like it's for possibly a DS or something like that. Only $1 on that. That's not too bad. But I think I've picked up enough cases recently, so I'm gonna leave that one behind. Like I always say, thrifting's about the journey, not the destination. And look how cool this painting is that we just saw on this journey. Nice little impressionist piece. Looks to be like a farmhouse or something like that. Pretty cool.
On, all right!
Tell me this thing isn't staring into your soul right now. Oh my god, they have a whole tote of games here.
It's 3. You want them?
$3. I am a little bit shocked. I wasn't expecting to find games here. Crimson Skies for $5. $3.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of too.
$5 for Splinter Cell. Looks like everything's like $5 almost. You're in the Movies? I've never heard of that.
Premiering exclusively on Xbox 360, You're in the Movies is the first and only game of its kind. Watch as your family and friends test their acting skills in a series of hilarious games and improvisations.
Black Ops. I might grab... Oh, the case is damaged. If that wasn't damaged, I would grab that. Another Splinter Cell. $5 for that one. We play for $3. Alright, so nothing in here is super great. There's some stuff I don't have, but they're all like $5 a piece. I did see a few $3 games, but they're few and far between in here. Like this one's $3 for some reason. This one's $3 but it's cracked.
It's hard work digging up the old Thomas trash.
Alright, I just dug through all those games. These are the only $3 ones I saw in there. This one I'm going to grab because I don't have it, and it's complete. This one, I think I have another version of it, but this is the DVD edition, and I just noticed that it's a 2-disc set, and it's complete. So I'm going to grab that. And then this Wii Play I was going to grab for $3, even though I already have it. It's got Wii Sports in it, and I know that has a little bit of value, but I'm not really a reseller, and I'm not looking to get a second copy of this just for Wii Sports. So I'm going to leave that behind, but I am picking up these two, so not too bad. Okay, how cool are these Super Mario chairs? That is freaking awesome. Let's see what they're priced at. $15. What do you think? Could I fit my big Lucha butt in here? Yoshi! Pretty cool. There's a bunch of them too. A whole box of them. Even better, we got this butt hanging out right here. Let's get a quick peek of that butt action. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay.
All you need to do is...
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Stupid sexy Flanders!
We've got a My Pet Monster sitting here. That's like straight out of the 80s. Comes with a little chain wrapped around its leg. Pretty cool. You don't see that too often. Tiger, memories of you fill my mind like thousands of bright stars in the sky. Rest in peace, Tiger. You're a beautiful cat. Some vintage Disney albums in here. Babes in Toyland. We got Cinderella over here as well. Oh, we got a bunch of autographs in here too. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Rick McLeish. Don't know who that is either. Oh boy, time to see if there's any games mixed in. Let's see what we can find. All right, and this is why we check the DVDs. We've got Jeopardy mixed in, but for some reason it's marked at $5. Okay. That's not quite what I was expecting. And then down here we've got Wheel of Fortune. Also $5. Okay. What else? Guitar Hero 2. Bruh. $3. That's gonna be a grab for me. Ooh. Guitar Hero 3. Yep, there we go. Complete. I'm gonna take that for $3. Let's look at this Jeopardy one more time. I can't remember if I have Jeopardy on the Wii or not. It is complete, but I don't think I want to spend $5 on this one. So that one's going back on the shelf. I also noticed these PC games here. We've got a Toy Story game of some kind, and then, oh, another Toy Story game of some kind. Activity Center. Don't know anything about that stuff, so I'm leaving it behind. Oh, we got some stuff in the case here. $35 for that one, $50 for that one. That's a little rough, though.
Oh, yes.
All right, just leaving that restore, thrift store, whatever the heck you want to call it. I did pick up 3 games for $9, which is pretty good, especially since I way overpaid this morning at that yard sale. I think I paid about $7 per game earlier, so I really need to bring that average down. So picking up 3 at $3 is going to work out pretty nicely, I think. Because remember, at the end of the day, we're trying to be as close to $2 to $3 per game as possible. That is the goal of Thrifting Throwdown. But it's still early in the day. Let's hit the road and see if we can have a few more scores today, see if we can build up this pile a little bit more. Well, it looks like I've got some stuff to look through here.
It's time to start digging.
Digging?
Only found 2 games mixed in, and I think they're both Nancy Drew games. So we've got this Haunting of Castle Malloy game, and then this Nancy Drew Dossier game. Both PC games, so not really interested in those. All right, I see more DVDs over here. Are we gonna get lucky? Anything gonna be mixed in? Let's see here. Does not look like it. Does not look like it. Little Lego plane sitting here. That's kind of cool. It's got an alligator on it. Now let's take off, boys. Whoop. Well, that's unfortunate. No games at that place. It seemed like a cute little thrift store, but what are you gonna do? No games, no El Dabstrayero. Let's hit the road and see if we can have some luck somewhere else. There's some cool stuff in this bin.
Hi, guys. are you today?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good, good. Are we looking for a certain friend?
Do you have any video
FaceTiming,
games
but
floating around?
Any
I think she's confused.
Video games?
video games would be in the game room section. Have you been in before?
No, this is my first time here.
So welcome. So we have some in the case, some in our video game room. A lot of the retro games, everybody's jumping on that bandwagon since COVID. So there's a few, depending upon what you're looking for, and then I have some bundles because I usually sell big bundles on Macari rather than sell individually. So you let me know.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll poke around.
Happy browsing. You got it.
Heck of a Nerf gun collection. Totes and totes of Nerf guns. Look at the rack right here too. So if you need a Nerf gun, this is the spot. Oh wow, $65. You got the Chum Bucket set from SpongeBob with the figures, which is pretty good. Got a boat set. Oh wow, dinosaur. Go go Power Rangers. Do, 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 do. Pretty cool. This place is like packed very tight, so there's stuff everywhere. As you hear me walking by and bumping into bags and stuff. Man, these are old. Got some video game plushes here. We got Pikachu for 17 bucks. 11 bucks on Mario. And these look like Minecraft figures. There we go, yeah, Minecraft. A lot of gaming stuff here, it's pretty good. Also Minecraft, I think this is like a pig monster or something, I forget. Pretty cool. Oh look, we got Luigi down here too. Oh, we got Luigi and Mario. Nice. 20 bucks.
Absolutely. Adults are full. I had to wait the other day to pull out 20 things and I was like this.
Got a little tote here. I wonder if there's anything good mixed in. Alright, found the games.
Let me know if you need a star for your video. I'll be happy.
Sure.
There's another gentleman that comes in who does the videos also, and he does like, he's more of a movie buff kind of guy.
Yeah.
And he's so funny. I'd be like, are you sure? And he's like, I'm sure. He doesn't think I'm amusing.
Oh no? You seem amusing to me, so far so good.
Wow.
Mrs. Krabappel, you're trying to seduce me.
$6 for this one. $10 for that one. 15. $3 for Twilight Seen It. Backyard football. I just picked up backyard basketball the other day. Guitar Hero. Athens. Gallop Racer. $27 for Gallop Racer. Just gotta pull this whole thing out. Athens 2004. $2. I'm definitely getting that for $2.
Well, that was pretty mediocre. I just wonder whether things will improve with the next jump.
$4.99, $6, $5, $4, $5. Some NHL stuff. All sports for the Xbox One. Pretty much all sports in here. That's $2. I'll probably grab that. Oh, it's pretty cool. We've got a Super Nintendo game mixed in for $8.
In this authentic helicopter warfare challenge, players go in to clean up the mess that Operation Desert Storm left behind.
Please clap.
Desert Strike. Labels ripped though. Oh, and some GameCube games. That's fun. Tote full of plug-and-play stuff. This I've seen at Goodwill before. Got a little baseball game. Dora the Explorer handheld. Cool little Batman plug-and-play. $20 for that. That's pretty neat looking. What do we got here? Backyard baseball and soccer 2-in-1. $5 on that. Pretty interesting. That's a lot of plug-and-plays. That's pretty cool. We got some accessories here as well. Looks like we've got a plug-and-play Atari. Actually, 2 plug-and-play Ataris. Bunch of controllers. Including a plug-and-play television thing. And we got here more controllers. Old NES controller, $10. Little GameStop controller too. Balance board. That's funny. Look at that thing. So we got a Kirby game there. I gotta say, I haven't seen one of these in any other store, so that's pretty unique.
I'll stop it at the top, but I'm gonna have to go around once for you.
Hey, I'm here for the ride. Just keep going. It's like being at the carnival.
I like it.
So what are you asking on some of the loose stuff in here?
So some of the stuff is all different prices, depending on what it is.
Sure. I mean, there's a few things I'd like to check the price on.
What do you want?
Like that Kirby, for example, and I see you've got some Game Gears here. And I guess the 64 games I'll check as well.
I'm gonna retape that one shut or tape it. Got it.
All right, just leaving that consignment shop, and I did pick up 2 games for about $4, which is a really good price, even though they're not super special, but I'll take $4 for 2 games any day of the week. They had a really good selection there. Unfortunately, most of the games were based on like whatever the price charting information says right now, so not gonna get the best deal on some of that stuff. But the person running the shop was super nice to talk to. She was super friendly and was happy to look at the stuff with me. So I had a pretty good time walking around in there. They had a lot of fun stuff to look at. So pretty pleased with that, even though I only got 2 games. All right, we made it back to home base. Let's dive straight in and take a look at everything we picked up on today's episode of Thrifting Throwdown. Up first, the 2 pickups I got at Replay Toys, they are just some sports titles. And in fact, they're both Olympics titles, which is kind of strange that I picked up 2 Olympics titles cheaply at the same place. But the condition is really nice on these, like the cases are in great shape and stuff like that, and they're new to the collection, so that's one reason I didn't mind picking these up. Plus, it's always nice to break the ice and buy something when you go to a new store, because you never know what you're gonna find when you go back again. So it's always nice to establish those relationships early. Write that down. 3 more quick pickups here. We've got Guitar Hero 3, which I actually already have, but again, look how great the condition is on this. I can definitely use this for a case upgrade if I need it. We've got this World Championship Poker game, which I definitely already have, but this is the Howard Lederer DVD edition, which I did not have, and this actually comes with 2 discs, and it's like actually a pretty hefty set. So I was surprised that this was only going for $3 at that store.
I tried looking this up on eBay. I could not find any comps for this version at all, so this must be a little bit more uncommon. I don't know if that really impacts the value all that much because it's just a poker game, but obviously the regular version of this that doesn't have the DVD is only worth about like $5. So nothing too special there aside from the fact that it's kind of an oddity and it's brand new to the collection based on the fact that it's a 2-disc set version of this. So if you're a completionist like me, I guess be on the lookout for this one because I didn't even know this existed. And then the last thing we picked up from that restore was this NBA game. Obviously nothing super special there, just an NBA game for the Wii, but it was $3, so I'm not gonna pass that one up.
Are you with me or not?
And we're still chugging along here. We're getting into the yard sale pickups, and this was the really interesting yard sale that I got to go super early in the morning. Obviously you saw they had a bunch of different games that were all individually priced, and they marked it up on the case, which I'm never a fan of, but you do see here that I was able to get it cleaned off, so at least they didn't permanently damage the cases, which is a good thing. But yeah, they had Dreamcast games, they had Wii games, they had a whole bunch of stuff sitting there, and I would have loved to pick up more games if the prices were a little bit better, because I really could have used some of those games for the collection. But as it was, I grabbed a handful that I thought looked really cool. I grabbed stuff that I knew had a little bit of value when I saw it, and that's what I ended up with today. So we've got Red Steel, which is like a $10 to $15 game, and it looks like a really fun game to play for the Wii. And then we've got this Sims game for the GameCube. Obviously it's the player's choice version, so it's going to be a little bit less value typically than the original version would have been, but The Sims is still, I think, like a $15 to $20 game, so 2 good pickups there. 2 more GameCube pickups. Both of these are Star Wars games this time. Both of them are Lego Star Wars games, and I was able to grab them both again at that yard sale.
Relive the excitement of the original Star Wars trilogy, one piece at a time. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. May the Force build with you. September 2006.
Now they did actually have a copy of Rogue Squadron there as well, which I would have loved to have picked up, but they had it marked at $20, which is pretty much what that game is worth. And considering the fact I was gonna have to haggle already, I didn't want to be haggling down from $80 trying to get a good deal on these. I mean, everything I got was marked at like 60 total, and I ended up paying 35, so I got like a 50% off deal on it. But if I added another $10 game, assuming I paid the half price again, that just shoots my average up even higher. So I'm gonna have to wait until I find it again at a different yard sale or something like that and hope I can pick it up a little bit cheaper. But I know some of you are watching that saying, man, how do you leave that behind? And you know, that's the name of the game with Thrifting Throwdown. You're not going out there and buying every single game you see, because if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to spend as much as possible and get every game, you could go on eBay right now. You could go to a game store right now, buy every single game on the shelf. You'd be broke, but you'd have an amazing game collection.
A fool and his money are soon parted.
And again, this series is about getting games cheaply, so I'm not trying to go broke, but I am trying to get an amazing game collection, and this is how you do it on the cheap. I picked up 2 awesome titles here, and I got them as cheaply as possible by haggling and getting them at a yard sale. But that's enough of my filibustering. Time for the real highlight of today. This is the best game I picked up today by far, Cel Damage, an awesome game for the GameCube, and it's got a good value. I think it's like a $20 game, in addition to just being like an awesome looking game. Like, it's definitely a cool stylized game, and stuff like that almost always has good value just because people love when something is unique, different, and special, and this game is definitely a special type of game. So seeing this at a yard sale, being able to grab it even though I was there second, I got second choice, I was taking the scraps of that other guy who got to the box first somehow, I was still able to get something really cool like Cel Damage. And when I haggled and bartered, I got this, instead of paying $20 for it, I paid $7 for it because I bartered, haggled, and averaged down here. So I'm pretty pleased with this pickup, really happy to be adding something so awesome for the GameCube into the collection, and I'm absolutely thrilled we were able to find this out on the road today.
Great job, everybody, great job!
So there you have it. There is our haul for today. A little bit light in terms of quantity of games, but really good in terms of quality of games. I added some awesome titles for the GameCube, added some PlayStation, some Xbox, and some Wii stuff I didn't have before, so this was a really successful trip. Let's take a look at where the collection stands after today. As you can see, we've been hitting the roads hard lately. We've been adding so many games to the collection, and I'm so thankful you've been here for these pickups. And if you want to be here for 1,500 games, if you want to be here for 2,000 games, be sure to punch that subscribe button, because you can join my tag team and be here for every single video game pickup on Thrifting Throwdown. While you're doing that, don't forget to hit that like button because it lets me know that you enjoyed the video, and even more importantly, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know if you saw anything interesting that I didn't pick up, or if you've been seeing anything cool out on your own thrift hunting journeys. I love chatting with you guys, so let's keep that going in the comments down below.
Before we wrap up though, I do want to remind you that you can follow me on social media at ldabstroyarrow on pretty much all your different social media sites, so be sure to give me a follow there. And the very last thing, in just a moment, you're going to be seeing my absolute best thrift of the day, whichever one of these games it could be, who knows? So be sure to stay tuned for that because you're not going to want to miss it. But that does wrap things up for me. Thank you so much for joining me because thrifting is way more fun with friends and I love having you along for the ride. So until next time, have a good one and keep on thrifting. Oh yeah.